Welcome back to Daily Pakistan Funny News Free, your daily dose of Pakistan funny news. Okay, quick joke to kick us off. Why did the rickshaw bring a map to school? Because it didn't want to be lost on test day.
Today, we're reporting live from the busiest street in imaginary town for the Great Rickshaw Race, a race with more honks than a parade and more surprises than a cereal box toy. Stick around, because these are newsy moments made just for kids, silly, safe, and with a lesson tucked inside.
Here's how this race works. 3 rickshaws, 1 bright sun, and a finish line that might be moved by a playful goat. Meet our competitors, the Horn Blaster, the Promise Pitstop, and the Sharing Rider. Each one shows a behavior you might see in newsy stories, but these are completely fictional characters. Ready?
I love a good goat cameo. Already feels like sports and a cartoon at the same time. Race Report 1. The Horn Blaster barrels out of the starting line with a horn so loud it could wake a sleeping kite. It's flashy, attention-grabbing, and every second it honks, it seems to say, "Look at me!" But halfway through the race, Horn Blaster zooms past a little stall where someone dropped their groceries. Instead of stopping, it keeps honking and racing, and then bumps into a traffic cone. Oops.
The lesson? Loud attention can be fun for a moment, but if you don't listen and slow down, you might miss chances to be kind. The crowd learned something too. Applause is great, but listening is better. Horn Blaster gives a sheepish toot, helps pick up the groceries, and says, "Next time I'll honk to say hello, not to rush."
That's a neat swap from showy to thoughtful. Sometimes showing off hides what really matters. Race Report 2. The Promise Pitstop speeds up wearing a sign that reads, "I will win for sure." It promises fireworks and confetti, promises to get snacks for everyone, even promises to build a tiny playground at the finish line. The crowd cheers, expectations soar, and then, at the halfway mark, Promise Pitstop sputters and stalls. Turns out some promises were big on talk, but short on planning. Out jumps a little mechanic rickshaw with a toolbox, not for applause, just because helping was needed. Promise Pitstop learns the best promises are the ones you can keep. So instead of promising a playground, it promises to help fix one small thing next week. Small, real help beats big, empty promises every time. Kids can remember that. Check if a promise can be kept, and it's okay to ask for help when things stall. Race Report 3. Here comes the Sharing Rider, the smallest rickshaw in the field, painted with a smile and a bunch of stickers. Sharing Rider doesn't have the loudest horn or the flashiest sign, but when another rickshaw runs low on fuel, Sharing Rider pulls over and shares extra pep from a tiny jerry can. When a wheel wobble scares someone, Sharing Rider offers a wrench. By helping, Sharing Rider wins something bigger than a ribbon. Friends. The crowd starts chanting not for who crossed first, but for who helped the most. A small act of kindness creates a big cheer. That's a sportsmanship trophy that no one can take away.
That cheers me up. Reminds me that being helpful is its own victory.
And here's the twist. As the race nears its end, the finish line is so crowded, the rickshaws slip and slide, and surprise, Horn Blaster, Promise Pitstop, and Sharing Rider all cross together in a perfect tie. The crowd gasps, then breaks into laughter and applause. Nobody leaves disappointed. They all leave inspired. That tie teaches us loudness doesn't always win. Flashy promises need follow-through, and helping others makes everyone feel like a champion. In our newsy little race, the biggest headline becomes Teamwork for the Win. Quick recap. Laugh kindly. It's okay to giggle at silly things, but not to make someone feel small. Check promises. If you say you'll do something, try to make it happen. And if you can't, be honest. Help others. Small shares and small fixes make big differences. Those are the 3 signals your friendly neighborhood reporter recommends. And a little tip, if you ever make a big promise, write down a small first step. That makes promises easier to keep and less likely to stall. All right, listeners, your micro assignment before tomorrow's race. Tell one kind, clean joke to someone and notice their smile. It's a tiny act that spreads cheer and practices kind humor. If you want, you can practice a rickshaw joke. Why did the rickshaw meditate? To find its inner wheel.
Thanks for tuning in to the Great Rickshaw Race Report on Daily Pakistan Funny News Free. We'll be back tomorrow with another short, silly report. Until then, keep laughing with others, not at them. And remember, helping beats honking. Every day. One last joke to send you off. Why did the rickshaw apply for a job? It wanted to bring home the wheelie good money.